You ever been talking to somebody and you were telling them something that you know that they needed to hear, and all that's coming out of their mouth is, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. And when you hear somebody say, I know, they're not even receiving what they're telling you, what you're telling them. They're not even receiving it because they think they already know. And that was the exact thing that the picture that God gave me was that the yeast of the Pharisees, what does it look like for us is when we hear the word or when we're reading our Bible or not, or lack thereof, but what we're thinking in our mind is, I already know. I already know how to get right. I already know what I need to do. I already know how to stop sinning. I already know how to be close to God and walk with him. I know. I've had this heart posture so much, bro, and not even being in the faith that long, right? Maybe 2 years and some change at this point. But it has stripped me of so much curiosity and awe. And that's the fuel to seek God, is curiosity and awe. But where does that curiosity and awe come from? It comes from 3 words: I don't know. I don't know who God is. I don't know how much you love me. I don't know what I need to do. I don't know how to change. I don't know. I don't know how to have joy. I don't know how to have peace. Even for me recently, because of how much I've ministered to people about peace, I've come to a place of like, I know about peace. But every single revelation, piece of wisdom in the Bible, it always goes deeper. God is infinite, right? So we can never get to that place of I know. But I'm aware, I try not to say I know right there, but I can imagine that if I'm struggling with this, that there's a lot of other Christians, a lot of other people who are too, who are struggling with, man, I already know. I already know what I need to do. But because of that heart posture, it stops us from seeking God like children, from asking the dumb questions that would actually change our life. I asked one of my brothers the other day, and this ain't no hit on him. I was like, bro, do you know how much God loves you? He was like, I know. I was like, do you though? He's like, yeah, I know. I was like, no, you don't. I don't. None of us know how much God loves us. That was Paul's prayer in Ephesians, was, man, that y'all would know how much God loves you because of his infinite love. I don't know exactly the perfect way to convey this message, but I pray that God got it across one way or another, that it's okay not to know. It's actually more than okay, it's good. And from that place of accepting that we don't know and reading the Bible, even looking for it from a perspective of, I don't know. There's so much that I don't know. Even though I've heard these stories before, there's so much that I don't know. And coming to that place of, man, even admitting these things, I don't know how much God loves me. Man, I want to find out. I don't know how great and glorious and beautiful God is. Man, I want to find out. It's from that place that we can start seeking God with the whole heart again.